Hey guys, my name is Frank, and today I'm going to be reviewing Mini Quests by Dishmoth here. So let's get right into it. This here is the overworld, and on the overworld you can find 4 dungeons to challenge. This is one of them, the Lonely Tower. You might have noticed that the graphics are pretty pixelated, so if you like pixel games, that's definitely a plus, but if you don't, unfortunately this is not the graphical style for you. But I really like it. I mean, it took me a little bit to get used to it first, but after playing for about 10-15 minutes and actually realizing like how intense the game is and how well the puzzles are laid out, I really started to appreciate the game in spite of the odd graphical style. Now, it's an isometric tile game, and I have a little bit of experience with programming tile-based games, and I gotta say, whoever made this game, whoever programmed the game was pretty good, because this is almost like, it almost has like a 3D feel to it. Now this is like a hard game to get through. I'm gonna do a lot of dying, but I'm gonna try to play through one full level here, or one full dungeon, and it's gonna take me a while because I suck, so just bear with me here. Or better yet, go find a review done by someone who can actually play games, because this might get as frustrating for you as it will for me playing through this game. But I gotta say, I really like this game, so go give it a download. It's on the Play Store. I'm gonna put a link to the download in the description. But look at this. I mean, it's just a cool game. Every stage has something new. It's not like one of those games where you're just playing through and you start to feel like, I'm just playing the same level over and over again. It's one of those games where thought went into the layout of every single level, and this isometric tile design, the level design must have been a challenge just to write in itself. Alright, so let's see here. I actually just played through this, so I didn't, make too much of a fool of myself on this playthrough, but so I wouldn't make too much of a fool of myself on this playthrough, but still having a little bit of trouble with it. Let's see what I can do here. Maybe if I just make a dash for it. Nope, it's not gonna cut it. Nope, still not cutting it. Let's try something different. Let's go down the stairs. No, I'm pretty sure that's not what I need to do. I need to get up in here and figure this level out right here. That's one of the things about this game. A lot of times, and definitely due to the layout, the graphics a little bit, you'll feel like you can't do anything on a certain stage because of the way things line up. Like right there, I didn't really think I could shoot that from there. So it's definitely a little bit of a visual challenge, as well as a puzzle challenge, and just overall a very challenging game. But I mean, every level has something cool. Like this little puzzle here, you gotta stand just like the other little statues. I just think it's really cool, so. Use them against each other. Ah, I missed, see? Can't even get the angle right here. I'm sure you guys like the sound of my voice, but probably gonna be a little bit of silence just while I'm like thinking about the levels. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but the controls, I don't know if you noticed. I believe I gotta get on that blue square right there. That blue platform. But it's gonna disappear the second time it comes around. You gotta jump on that sucker. I don't know if I mentioned this before though, but the control scheme is a little challenging in itself, because in order to move the guy, I'm sure you noticed my little thumb indicators in the corners here. This is how you move the player, by tapping in the corners of the game, and it's really unusual. Once again, lining things up, a little bit difficult. But just an unusual style of control, very unusual game overall. Just everything about the game is extremely unique. So If you like that sort of thing, if you like a cool little indie game that's extremely unique and just full of puzzles and challenges, I mean, this is a cool game. So definitely give it a try. Hard too. I mean, I'm not too great at it, but in order to get, because you get 5-star, 1 to 5-star ratings per dungeon that you play, and I have yet to get, I think, even more than 1 star, which is embarrassing to admit, but how do you not die? I mean, the controls alone are a recipe for disaster. I happen to know that in this little room there's a little pattern here. If you notice, purple, green, purple. And you come over here to this room. These little green guys, you just shoot and they stop moving. But you gotta duplicate that pattern. Purple, green, purple. There it is. Alright. And then we gotta, obviously, there's that other color scheme on top. That was probably a bad move. Come on, you gotta follow me. There we go. Stay back. Yep, that's why I'm getting that 1-star rating. Just dying all over the place. By the way, I'm playing through this kind of fast. Usually it takes a lot longer to realize. Like right here, I got stuck on this level because that thing that looks like an F on the right of the screen, when you shoot this purple thing back here, that F will move back down to the right of the screen. And if this bridge is out right here, you actually won't be able to pull it all the way down. But that's the level of detail that this designer went to in his game design. And it's just, to me, that is everything. The detail is everything. Like, I gotta say I love this game because even though it's difficult to control and the graphics are a little bit hindering sometimes in just being able to see the way things line up with the isometric tile design. Haha, gotcha. The detail that was put into this game is just immense. Alrighty, I think this is the final boss. So, well, the final boss for this dungeon. There's a different boss in every dungeon. This is a little bit tricky. Hopefully I can beat him in one go here. So he's going to shoot a big laser out of his eye, and you just have to avoid that as best you can. And I'm going to wait one more turn. Come down here. Oh, he got me. That is rough. Alright, try this one more time here. I'm going to come over here. Got a little pattern going. A little pattern for success, even though it didn't work that time. The challenge here is almost just, come on. Oh, so close. The challenge here isn't so much defeating the boss for his difficulty level, it's defeating the boss with these controls. Like, these controls are rough, but luckily the majority of the game is puzzle solving, so oh, what took you down? Luckily the bosses are pretty easy because I guess the dev realized, and I'm not sure if this is a port to Android, if this was originally a PC game or not, but luckily the controls don't hinder the gameplay too much. But anyway, this was just a playthrough of one of the dungeons on Mini Quests. I got a 3-star rating, how about that? Probably because I played it through before. And this is it, this is the game. So if you like cool little indie pixel games, with some honestly rough, but you appreciate them as time goes on with a little bit of rough graphics. I mean, this might be a cool game to play for you. No ads, you don't pay for the game, it's free. So that's kind of my mission here, is to bring people some cool indie games that don't cost anything, don't have any ads, and have a lot of play value. So I'm going to show you this one little thing, because this killed me going through the first time. I did not notice these brown trees here, but in order to get to this secret location in the forest, you kind of have to follow the trail of the brown trees to get to the Lost Palace. And anyway, that's just a little hint for you guys. A little bit of a walkthrough part to the review. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I hope you guys go and download the game. I'm going to put a link to the Play Store in the description. So like, subscribe if you want. And that's all I got. So have a great day. Bye.